What's going on, guys? I figured I would give you a quick video update. And for those of you asking, yes, I did put I've had a couple of videos up this week. Hoda, the Horn, and a couple other things. My review of Terminator, which was a few days ago. I won't be making an update for the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, probably 4 or 5 days. I'm on vacation. This is my first official vacation since I went to Washington, D.C. 2 years ago. PAX I don't count because it's a convention, and if you've been to a convention before, like PAX or Comic-Con, you're on your feet all day. Oh, I'm really bright all of a sudden. You're on your feet all day. You're under the gun for timing things to be at convention halls, things like that. So yeah, it's time off of work. That's better. But so it's not really like a vacation. So where will I be for the next few days? Besides tired and hungover and stuff on vacation, I will be in New York City. I am going this Friday. I'm taking the Amtrak here from Boston to New York City. I will be in New York from noon Friday until about 6 p.m. on Sunday, and then we take a 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. train ride back to Boston on Sunday. So if you're a subscriber of mine, and yeah, I doubt this is going to happen, and you want to meet up, I'll link my Twitter below. Tweet me. Say, hey, I'm going to be in New York City. I want to meet up. Say hello. I don't care. Feel free to say that. I'm going with a few friends of mine, two friends of mine. We'll be staying in a hotel. The main 5 attractions we're going to see, because as you've seen on my previous videos, and if you haven't, please do so, because I put a little bit of effort into them. Where I've gone for the past few years on vacation is Washington, D.C., because I love history, I love photography and photographing beautiful buildings, and in my opinion, those beautiful buildings reside in Washington, D.C. The monuments, the memorials, the historic buildings, the Capitol, the White House, etc. I've been to New York before. It was very brief. When I was a Sea Cadet, I went to New York for Fleet Week, so we kind of had to stick with the group, and we only went to Fleet Week, and we only saw a few things while marching down the street. So this is technically my first time in the Big Apple. My 5 things I want to see personally, of course, monuments and memorials at the 9/11 Ground Zero site, the Empire State Building, both its lobby and the observation deck, and of course the observation deck of the new One World Trade Center. That's 2. I've seen the Statue of Liberty before, back when I was a kid on our way back from Universal Studios, but I haven't seen it as an adult, so I wouldn't mind going to the island. And I'm not talking about going up to the crown. That takes all day. I'm talking about just walking around the pedestal. I also want to go to the Smithsonian, the American Museum of Natural History, which also has the planetarium, or I forget what it's called. You know what? I'm going to Google it. Sorry, I'm going to Google it in the middle of this video. NYC Planetarium. I keep forgetting it. The Hayden Planetarium, which is at the American Museum of Natural History, which is run by Neil deGrasse Tyson. Place that I really want to go to. As well as at least taking photos of the Chrysler Building. And it's just, you know what? Times Square, too. We're in New York City. I'm in New York City for 3 days. I've never walked around the city. I want to get some good photography. Yeah, I am worried about having shit being stolen, but hopefully that won't happen. I'm with 2 other people, so we're in a group. We will be armed. Just kidding. I might keep a set of brass knuckles on me. You never know. But if you live in the New York area and you're going to be in the city and you want to say hello, if you've been a subscriber of mine for a while or you just want to say hello, feel free to tweet me. I mean, I'll say hello. I'll be like, you know what, I'll meet you here for 10 to 15 minutes just to say hi if you've been a subscriber of mine for a while, or even if you haven't been a subscriber of mine for a while and you want to meet up. But that's where I'll be for the next, I'm off the next 6 days. And honestly, tomorrow I got to get a haircut. I got to mail a letter. And I got to finish packing. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm in the city. I'll be tired. I'll be running around. Again, I'll meet up with you if you want me to. And then, of course, I'm off on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Or is it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday? So I work Wednesday, Thursday. Shit. So I'm off Monday, Tuesday after the trip, which, you know what? That's 6 days. I have the vacation time. You know, it's the first time I've taken a real good solid chunk of change off of work since going to DC for 3 days 2 years ago. And I haven't been to the city. So, you know, with my photography, with my Nikon 7100 and my two lenses, it's just going to be a fun weekend. The only problem is shit costs a lot of money. You know, $20 here to go to an observation deck, $30 there, etc. So we'll see what happens. So I just want to make a video explaining where I'm going to be for the next few days. You want to see a video from me. I will do a slideshow or video presentation of some of the stuff that I see in New York City. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, have a good night, guys. And yeah, I really need this vacation. I need to get away from it all. I just worked the past 7 days in a row, which, you know, whoa, that's not that bad. Yeah, it is. If you think about it, most people work 3, 4, 5 days if they work retail, then they have a day or two off. If you work a normal job, you work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. I just worked 7 days in a row, all mid shifts, so all 10 or 11 to 7 or 8 at night, and it's taken its toll. So I'm happy to have the next 6 days off and 3 days in the Big Apple. I think I will film quite a bit with my phone at least. I haven't been on a train since I was a little kid, especially a long journey train. You know, this is the Amtrak, you know, north to south and south to north. So it should be pretty fun. I'll document. I'm not going to say I'm going to pull a Jesse and Gina and vlog the whole thing, but I'll film, you know, I will film a review of my thoughts on the train, because as far as I'm concerned, for $50 or $40 more than what I spent on the train is a third class ticket on a flight. And a flight from Boston to DC is an hour. A flight from Boston to New York is a half hour, 45 minutes. So I looked at it and I talked to my buddies who I'm going with, and we're like, you know what? Between getting to the airport early, getting checked in and waiting, right, versus going on a train and spending 4 hours on a train, let's spend less money, let's take a train, let's relax. We don't have to worry about being on a flight, we don't have to worry about getting checked in, we don't have to worry about missing the flight. You know, we get to the train 15 minutes before it leaves, we're good, you know, and we already have reserved seats. So yeah, I'm excited to take a train. That's the one form of transportation I have not taken in a while. I took a bus to DC and back, which is fun. It's okay if you have the time and you can stay in the hotel for an extra 2 nights technically. But we're gonna take the train. I'll be in New York City from about noon on Friday until 6 p.m. 6:30. Technically, we're gonna get to the Penn Station on Sunday. So a good solid 2.5 days. I really wish we could stay in New York Sunday night and leave Monday morning, but that's not worth the hotel stay. Anyway, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you again Monday or Tuesday. See ya.